Hi guys, in this video I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of a web-based application we developed for attorneys who practice in will and estate planning. The purpose of this application is to create a faster and low-cost option for attorney clients preparing their last will testament. The end user, or the client, will be asked a series of questions specific to an attorney preparing their will. Once the questionnaire is completed and a form of payment is accepted, the system will auto-generate a will document package from multiple variations of will documents stored in the database. So, to get started, the landing page you see here provides a little information about each document that's included in the document package. As listed, you have the last will testament, along with the financial durable power of attorney, medical power of attorney, the HIPAA release form, and the directive to a physician form. As a user, the first step will be to log in or create a new account. One way to access the login page is by simply hitting the Get Started button you see here. Once the user gets logged in, they'll be directed straight to the questionnaire. Now I do want to show you guys all the questions, but I'll have to speed through it because I want to try and keep this video short and sweet. So to start off, the first couple of questions covers real estate. It's going to ask how much value you have in property, and if you own real estate in the state of Texas. This third question is to determine whether you're single or married. If you are single, a single person will document package will be generated for you, whereas if you're married, a marriage will document package will be generated for both the user and the spouse. Now, I'm not married, but just for kicks, I'm going to say I am. And the first thing you will notice is that the user information is already displayed by default. Now, as for a spouse, we'll just make up a name. We'll name her Wifey. This next question is asking if you have any children. If you don't have children, then the user will be asked to provide names of beneficiaries of their will. But for this example, I'm going to say I do have children to show a pretty cool condition that's featured within the question that helps determine the age range of the youngest child. The purpose of this is to name the legal guardians for your child if they're under the age of 18, or to determine if your will needs to be placed in a trust in case your children are minors. Alright, I'll start speeding it up here. This question is to name the trustees in your will, which is a question only asked if you have a child that's a minor or if you choose to have a trust in place for your spouse or children. And these last final questions will ask you to provide the names of your executors, financial POA, medical POA, and for your HIPAA release. And notice since I selected being married, my spouse's information is automatically defaulted to show as the first name listed for these questions. However, if I was completing this questionnaire as a single person, I would have to provide 3 separate names. Now we arrive at the final screen of the questionnaire. Here we can review all our answers and go back to a question in case we see any mistakes. Once everything looks good, you can hit the Submit Answer button, which then will bring the user to the payment option page. For this particular law firm, users have the option to pay full price with a 10% discount or pay half the price now and the other half during the attorney visitation, where they will finalize and sign for all their will documentations. Normally, once the user selects a payment option, they will be directed to a secured page to enter payment and billing information. But since I'm using the application through our development site, I'm going to be able to enter a promo code that allows me to bypass the payment screen and achieve the document download. Once payment is confirmed, the user will receive a draft version of their document while the attorney or an authorized admin receives their official documents. Now we've come to the downloaded file of my will document package, created for me, the user, and my spouse based off my questionnaire response, which is a non-marital trust with a trust in place for my children who are over the age of 25. And in case you guys are curious about how the document's generated, I'll show you guys a snippet of a couple of them, but most of the content is blurred because these documents were not written by me, but you can see how the data translated. So the first document will be the last will testament created for me. The next document is the medical POA. And lastly, the last will testament created for my spouse, wifey. Alright guys, that will conclude this quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you have any questions, feel free to email or call us in the information provided on the screen. And with that said, thank you for your time and have a great day.